Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me enormous pleasure for the second time around to introduce you to this awesome singer-songstress, originally out of New York, Staten Island. Yeah, the home of Wu-Tang Clan. None other than the one and the only Ida Divine.
Oh my goodness, I would love to hear that intro. I need to put that intro on my album, the next album.
Oh, well, you got it now. You got it's been recorded, so you got it, girl. How are you?
I'm doing so good despite everything. I'm doing good, healthy, focused, feeling creative. You know, family's doing good. So yeah, everything's going well. You know
Fantastic.
what I mean? As well as expected.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, the last time we spoke was just over a year ago. So, you know, it's all about catching up. And I want to send out big props to Key Jam Magic, who instigated this interview right here. So big up.
Shout out to Key Jam.
Larger life. So, you know, let me jump straight into it. We're kind of, I don't know if we're coming out of this pandemic or we're in the middle of this pandemic. It works differently in different countries, but everybody's aware of what's going on with coronavirus right about now. And you as a musical artist, I want to know how it's affected you. I've spoken to many artists, but you personally, Ida, what has it done to you?
In New York on March 23rd, that is when when the state of New York officially went into quarantine, which happens to be my birthday.
Oh, wow. Right.
So on that day when New York went into quarantine, everyone was sent home, everything was shut down. And when that happened, my creative flow shut down as well, because obviously, you know, the world has changed. But after March, I started to feel a little bit better as I was seeing, you know, how things were being affected. And then my creativity started to come back. So I have been being creative at this time, as New York has been, you know, handling things. And of course, BLM has inspired all of us to move differently. So, you know, it's been a very emotional time, which definitely should pull any artist in a direction to create at this time.
Yeah.
You know, speaking for myself. Yeah.
Right. That's from yourself, your perspective. But I've been speaking to many artists over the period that this has been going on and ongoing. And it seems like, you know, some artists take the positive out of it and some have seen a negative side of it. Yeah. So I don't know if this relates to you, but some of the positives that some artists has taken out of it is that it's allowed them to kind of take a stock of themselves and look where they are and what they want to do creatively in their careers. On the flip side of that, it's like now all the clubs, the theaters, the gigging places are shut down. They're not making no money to go out there, you know what I mean, and do their craft.
Yeah, that's kind of hard. I'm blessed to be able to work from home. I've worked my whole music career. So I've worked full-time my whole music career, and I've written music on third shift. I've gone to shows on weekends and flown back Monday morning for work. So I've been able to juggle my work life and my career life, and that's good. I haven't experienced being out of work at all for 10 years since I've been doing music.
This is the thing. When you're an individual creative being that do not allow any boundaries to hold you back, you find it within yourself to kind of keep going. You do not let anything around you kind of hold you back, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, and for me, it's kind of like an escape, because I can escape into my music, and when the world, as we gets too heavy, I can kind of like put my headphones on and escape into music, which is a whole different world, which I need that escape.
Yeah, naturally, you do. A self-promoting individual who always pushes herself no matter the boundaries. That's the way I see it. Indeed.
Yes.
So all right, listen, I know everybody's waiting with bated breath. They've heard the new track, they've seen the video that's out there right now, the big thing, the big sensation right now, especially here in the UK, Cyclone.
Yeah.
Girl, listen,
that was so much fun.
It looked like it was so much fun. Why didn't you call me? Why this is what I respect about artists like yourself, because again, talking about, you know, having no boundaries and not having no limits and not letting anything stop you, we didn't see this coming. You came, you gave us this track and video, and it just hit us for 6. Didn't expect it to come.
I was going to release Cyclone when it was done in January, but coronavirus happened, and I really did not want to put Cyclone out until all this was over. But alas, here we are. So I'm like, you know what? This situation that we're in right now is a cyclone. So I think that this is the right time.
No, it's appropriate. This is my next thing. The listening to the track on numerous occasions, it's appropriate for the time that we're in. And a lot of artists are doing that. They're putting out the appropriate, you know, they're thinking, maybe, you know, coronavirus going on, COVID-19, maybe I should wait. No, it's about now. It's relevant now. And I'm glad that you've done that, because you are one of those artists that consistently put out music when you feel it's right. Not about when who says, because, you know, there's a lot of listeners out there, your fans, and even radio disc jockeys like myself that will say, when's the next one? When's the next one? No.
Yeah.
You know, you plan, you market yourself, obviously with a bit of direction, but when it feels good for you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And when it feels like the right time, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that, because I don't, you know, as an artist, a lot of people don't understand that, you know, you have to flow with the vibe. You have to flow with what's going on around you as well.
Totally.
And people can't, you know, when I know a lot of artists on labels, they report or, you know, do interviews and talk about how the whole album was bad because the label rushed them and they weren't in the right headspace. I could definitely see how that would happen. I would hate for that. I would hate to be rushed into writing something. It would sound like shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, it wouldn't flow. You know what I mean? So at the right time is the right time.
Indeed.
Like divine timing, you know?
And the proof is in the pudding, because right about now, right here in the UK, I can see it's number 13 on the Breaking Artists Independent Soul Chart, which Taxman does right here on iLive Radio. Number 13. And it's on number 3, at number 3 on the Global Soul Chart. Now,
I love it.
Come on,
so
man.
Awesome.
All the disc jockeys are playing it, and I'm sure you've been inundated with so many messages on Instagram and Facebook on how they love it. And it's, you know,
I'm so glad everyone is able to enjoy it, and even more so, you know, really get into the song and the message of it and kind of just vibe out, you know, good music is good at any time. So I'm glad everybody's enjoying it.
Tell us, for those listeners out there that hasn't heard it and, you know, they want to know a little insight into it, give us the story. We know it's relevant to what's happening right about now, but give us a little bit of the story of Cyclone.
So the Cyclone is actually it's a roller coaster in Coney Island, Brooklyn. It's the oldest roller coaster in the United States. It's over 100 years old. I had a dream I was on the Cyclone and it just wouldn't stop. It just kept, it was fun and scary, but the ride just wouldn't stop. So I wrote the song based off of the dream, but it also is indicative of the times now, how, you know, things are going up and down. So we're scared, we're happy one moment, we're, you know, clutching for life the next moment. And it's also about people in your life, people's attitudes, people's moods, people meeting different people. It's about just the changes in life. Indeed. Much.
Well, let's set this up right about now. This is Cyclone, ladies and gentlemen, brand new, available on all streaming platforms by the one and only Ida Divine. Cyclone, check this out.
You're listening to iLive Radio.
Hey, it's your girl Ida Divine, and right now you're listening to some of the best independent soul music from around the world with DJ Jairzinho.
Insincere, don't interfere. That's what you said. Hold it in your heart like some souvenir, and don't volunteer. Said what I said. The one life I live, gotta do it my way like some
Ladies and gentlemen, Cyclone. If you haven't heard that before, now you have right here on iLive Radio. I'm telling you, go out and purchase this. You need this in your life. Check out the video. The video's on YouTube, yeah? Where else can they watch this?
It's on Facebook. It's on my Facebook page, Ida Divine, and it's on YouTube, Ida Divine TV. The
Ida Divine TV. Make sure you check it out. More importantly, support this independent artist right now. Open up another tab, even while you're listening now. Do it. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, right. Exactly. You can listen. You can multitask. Go and do it right now. So what do you want people to get from this, and more importantly, what do you want them to do forward going?
Not to focus on myself, because
no. Let's wait. Hold on, Ida. Let's focus on yourself. This is about you right now. So focus on you.
Well, I want people to support independent artists, independent music. Obviously, I want them to support me. I want them to listen to just more songs than just Cyclone. I want them to listen to my catalog.
Right.
I want them to learn who I am as an artist. Go watch my videos and things like that. Follow me on Instagram, Ida Divine TV, and support other independent artists. And let's put independent artists in a position to where we see them on the bigger scale. So people are not asking me, Ida, how come you're not on BET? I don't know. Maybe because you haven't put me there.
Hey,
I don't know.
Talk it, girl.
I'm here though.
This is what I'm talking about.
I would like to see a good change. We're seeing change in other areas of the industry, so let's make a full change and start to promote the art and the artists that we really want to see.
Cool. As an artist, what's your standpoint on this? Myself, as a disc jockey, presenter on a radio show, I've got your music. I went and purchased it, whether by Bandcamp, iTunes, whatever streaming service. I've purchased it. I'm playing it for you, okay? But there's loads of other disc jockeys that's playing your music, maybe not even telling people the title is. What's your standpoint on, you know where I'm coming with this, what's your standpoint on DJs taking your music and putting it out there, but you not getting the real props that you deserve for it?
Well, at the end of the day, they know that they didn't write the song. They're just sharing it, which on a higher level, I have to go into my divine mind. Divinely, I am guided to write music so that people can share it and listen to it. So on a bigger scale, I'm happy that they're sharing my music.
Okay.
And whoever they're sharing it to is going to want to probably find out who this person is that's singing the song. And eventually that answer might come to them.
Okay.
But I've done my job in creating the art. Okay.
All right. So more to the point, you're an artist that needs to make money. Okay. It's not cheap for you. Okay. You maybe have an in-home studio, but when it comes to mastering and all this kind of stuff,
it costs you.
Okay. There you go. So you have to pay for your studio time and getting your masters and all this kind of stuff done. Now, all right, you've got a minority of people that will purchase your music as cheap as it is out there, okay? And I understand us as radio stations, we have to pay through the nose to play your music. Cool. But there's a bunch of people that just share it willy-nilly. What do you think we need to do to stop that as artists and as radio stations? What do we need to do? How do we need to come together to, number one, get the music across to the listeners out there? Cool, we're playing it, but get them out there to buy it, because I'm relentlessly telling people, go and buy it, whether it by telling them, all right, please go and support you by whatever gigs that you're at, whether it's $5 or $10 that you're paying to go in. This money, not all of it goes to you. How do we get the money into your pocket directly?
Not PayPal. No, I'm just
listen, put it out there. If that's what's going to be done, then let's do this. Go on.
Yeah, I think that your heart has to be in it. Yeah, your heart has to be in a place to want to give back to the person that you're getting in the art inspiration from. If there was a way, how you can track hackers and things like that, if there was a way to shut down DJs who were just sharing music that they didn't pay for, we should definitely do that. But I don't think that technology has focused on DJs in that perspective.
No.
But yeah, this is the ongoing conversation with independent artists, Black artists, the Chitlin circuit, Black artists not getting their due, Black artists not getting the respect that we deserve. And it's an ongoing talk, sadly, but it starts with the people who are sharing the music.
True.
We appreciate you sharing our art, but we would appreciate it more if you would assist us so that we could produce more art, because it takes money to make this music. It takes money to make these videos. I have those earrings that I had on were $30.
Hey, see? There you go.
So yeah, the art that you enjoy, we have to somehow give that to you.
No.
Or you're going to be asking us, when's the next album? Well, guess what? I don't have any effing money to make an album because you guys are sharing my shit.
Talk it, girl, talk it. I mean, I say it again with a little tongue in cheek as well, because I'm sent music in abundance. Some music I don't even get to unravel at certain times. I put it onto the automated playlist and let the listeners hear it, and try to put as many links as I possibly can to the artist so they can go direct to their website or wherever it may be to purchase and support. But again, it's like, I would say, even look at myself. It's necessary for me to come on this platform and tell people where to go, where to share. So I encourage
you have a responsibility. You feel like you have a responsibility, and that's so upstanding. You do. As a DJ, you have a huge responsibility to artists.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, so we commend you for that, because whenever our music is shared, we definitely want to know who shared it. Thank you for sharing it. Yeah. And the money is the last thing we think of.
Yeah.
A lot of us.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it as
someone heard it. Thank you for listening, but we don't talk about money.
Cool. So you was in London last year. I know we spoke about this before. You enjoyed it immensely. It was a great experience and everything. Any plans? I know we can't really solidify anything, but in your future plans, UK again, London again?
Well, we definitely not doing well over here with what's going on, and I can understand why many of the countries in the world do not want us to visit, but I would love to come back as soon as you guys want me back, and I'll take all the corona tests and prove that I'm not sick, and I will come and do a great show.
Good. I'm sure.
And hopefully stay for a week.
That's right. Not a flyby. Stay for a little time and take it all in, all that kind of stuff. Great.
So definitely pre-booked to come 2021. So as long as everything is good, then I will see everyone next year, and I'm really excited to come back to London because I love the country.
Fantastic. So you're working in the studio at the present moment and at home, writing things, putting things together. Any thoughts on the EP album 2020 2021?
Nope. I'm just really content putting singles out. Good. I want to see what happens, and then I'll just go with how I feel. I think Divine Timing was really good. I'm still getting a lot of play for that. So I definitely don't want to get into the routine of this is when I'm putting out albums or album schedule. I haven't put an album out in a while.
Amen to that.
And I will when it's the right time.
Yeah. And I want to talk about your inspiration of how you write, because I spoke about this before in our last interview, how you're diverse and you can encapsulate many genres. So your writing, can it be inspired without the music, or do you need the music to catch that kind of vibe?
For the most part, I can hear melodies in my head, but when I listen to like someone's production, immediately words just start flowing, it almost to the point where I can't stop them. So it's like when I hear music, just blank music, I can write a song over just any instrumental immediately if it resonates. But I'm not like a lot of people thought in the beginning when I started doing music that I was a spoken word poet, and I've never done spoken word. Right. I think it's pretty inspiring to be a spoken word artist. The words are all you need. But I am truly a music addict, and whenever I just hear a piece of music, I can write anything based off of music. If a car is just honking its horn outside, I can write a whole song off of that.
I like that. No, but that comes across, that creativity and that how you're inspired comes across in the music and the lyrics that you deliver, especially in the track that you done on Divine Time in the EP there, Small Town. Wow. that is a track that's on my replay constantly. I haven't even taken it off. It's just there. It's just one of those tracks that it just stays in the back of my head, and it's just, I just want to hear it. I don't get bored of it, because an artist can do a track and like, okay, I've heard it 6, 7, 8, 9 times, and yeah, shelve it now. But that one, it just stays there. It's
got that old school vibe. It has that knock in it. When I heard the piece of music, I listened to the music for about 3 months before I even wrote any lyrics, because I fell in love with the track. So I definitely I relate to that. Yeah.
You know what? I think we should play this track off of your previous EP, Divine Time. And a matter of fact, I'm gonna let you introduce it. Go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please. Open your ears up, because the song just has so many different meanings. But anyway, this is Small Town, and I'm sure you were probably in this situation. Enjoy.
Here we go again. Told me that you didn't just wanna be my friend. So where do we start now? It's kinda awkward standing here with no sound. Would you have me throw my heart to the wolves? I'd keep you in the friend zone if I could. But we both know we're gone past the point of return, and we both gonna learn today. Let's keep it real though. Keep the way we feel in a chokehold. My life is too busy for this new shit. Gotta sit down and think about what we did. Can't even tell my friends. Don't even know where I would begin. I can't lie, it was good now. I swear I gotta get out of this small town. I think I'm falling. Final nail in a coffin. A dimension shift, if you will. A pleasant forever thrill. A new feel. Mass appeal. Oh now, oh now, oh now in this small town. You're a killer, a maniac with an axe to my back in the moonlight. Laying here waiting on my final judgment, cause I gave you the green light. It seemed like you want this mysterious, low-key, no commitment type of girlfriend, with no anniversaries, but fulfilling all your fuck fantasies. I'm trying to hold out. Hey, they wanna see the movie, but it's so loud. Still trying to hold out, cause I don't need another body on my body count. Cause I'm a killer just like you. I can curve and serve, I guess we'll never learn. I can't lie, it was good now, but I swear I gotta get out of this small town. I think I'm falling. Final nail in a coffin. A dimension shift, if you will. A pleasant forever thrill. A new feel. Mass appeal. Oh now, oh now, oh now in this small town. Can't even believe that it's gotten this far. Can't even believe that it's gotten this far. I think I'm falling. Final nail in a coffin. A dimension shift, if you will. Oh, a pleasant forever real. A new feel. Mass appeal. Oh now, oh now, oh now in this small town. I think I'm falling. Final nail in a coffin. Oh now, oh now, oh now in this small town.
What's up, all of my people, them? This is Ida Divine, and I've stopped by to big up my dude, DJ Jairzinho, who always supports independent artists and their music. We thank you so much, brother.
Small Town, ladies and gentlemen, that is still available everywhere. Like Ida said before, go on Ida TV on YouTube. Check her out on Facebook, on Instagram, Spotify, Twitter. It's there. So, support and follow. Yes, Ida, you still with us?
I'm here. I'm here.
Awesome. So that particular track, Small Town, give us the background on that. What is it about? How did it become?
Well, a small town is about a small town. All right. It's about there not being enough people in the town to have relationships with. And you have a relationship with one of the people in the town, and everyone finds out, and now it's become toxic. So now you want to get out of that small town because it's become too small.
There you go. Yeah, no, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And everybody can relate to that. Everyone can relate to that. You know what? It's always a pleasure speaking to you. It's so relaxed. It's so nice. It's just a vibe, man. It's just a vibe.
Thank you.
And I so look forward to seeing you when all of this pandemic is all over.
Me too.
I want to talk about the Black Lives Matter, but I don't feel that we need to. We see it out there in the news, and we know how it's affecting us deep down. So, yeah. You understand? We're on a vibe right now. Cool. Yeah. So give us your details again, exactly where people can find and support you, and a bit of direction.
Okay. Well, I would love everyone to go over to my website. It's a fan site where you can read some background on me and see some of the stuff that I've done and some of the work that I've done on www.idadivine.net. And I definitely want to clear this up. The spelling of my name is Divine, Divine, and not Divine.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Please search for Divine. There's a whole nother Google search under Divine. I'm pretty sure that's the dark web, but I don't know. Anyway, my Instagram is at Ida Divine TV. Please follow me. I'll follow you back. If you got some cool content, I will follow you back. If you don't have a picture on your Instagram, or you're just posting the same picture 10 times, I might not. And I'm on Facebook, and I'm always friending people on Facebook or unfriending them depending on what they're doing. I'm pretty active on social media, and on YouTube you can go and see all of the videos all the way back to where I had a Caesar in waves.
Oh wow!
So if you want to see some old footage of me, go on YouTube and just search Ida Divine. I appreciate you guys so much for having me today.
It's been a pleasure. It's been awesome. Once again, big up Key Jam Magic. Lord, your life.
Urban Influencer, shout out to you guys for some awesome marketing that you are doing behind Cyclone and Ida Divine. I love it. That's what we need as an independent artists, some really good teams behind us to promote our music. So thank you.
100%. This has been iLive Radio UK, DJ Jairzinho interviewing the one and only Ida Divine. Thank you again. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.